That's my next question about promoting.
Yeah, don't.
It's not a it's a waste of time.
It's a waste of time.
Okay.
It's a waste of time, guys. If you don't know, and let me tell you why. Because eBay is not dumb. eBay knows that you don't.
Oh, you were very fortunate. You were very fortunate. Yeah, I had a student last night who took our program, and he, when he logged in, they actually deleted his account, and they told him that they were not going to allow him to use it. So, all right, guys, I think I'm game. You guys can see me, and we are hanging out now. So let's go ahead and get ready to dig into this thing, guys. I want to show you guys some of the questions that we talked about last night, guys. We're gonna have a great time. Listen, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Somebody says $65,000. The volume went down. Sorry about that. I actually moved this out. And you can do that. I'm serious right now. You can do that. Like I said, if you guys don't know me and what I do, anything you see me do, I want you guys to do so much more. Me, I just prize my time, and I'm not investing more than 25 hours a week in what I'm doing. But even doing it to this minimum, you know, I was able to, this year, we did over 47K on just one account. I have another account that I've never, you know, I don't even show it because it's on the old payment method. But we did about $8,000 on that account. And then we also sold on Facebook and Macari and yard sales. And this is all just a part-time thing. So if you're looking at doing 47,000, make sure that you get your quantity. As you can see, my quantity that I sold, just for those of you who are on here watching. Wait, y'all can't even see. My bad. Hold on a second. Let me see if you guys can see this now.
Him and the screen showing.
Can you guys see me now?
Yeah,
see it now. All right, there we go. All right, so if you guys are looking at doing like over, just to give you a heads up, so this 47,000, the net on it was 32, obviously, which is what they're saying, and the profit on that was like 27K. I had 748 items that I sold to do that, and as I always tell you guys, if you guys are in here, please make sure that you watch that $1.90, that course that you got, the $1.99 course. Please watch it, guys, because I actually show you guys my big hitters, the ones that made me a ton of money really fast. And I'm always going to go the extra length to find those items. Ideally, a lot of it was in vacuums, countertops, in shoes and stuff like that. Okay. But this is just a real world thing. You guys can do this. I'm serious as a heart attack. You guys can really, really do this. Okay. So for those of you who are looking at getting, you know, making some serious money in 2020, let me just tell you, 2022, that is, get your active listings up, please. When you guys start taking my course, and especially if you work one-on-one with me, our first goal to get you guys to doing $1,600 in your first 6 weeks is what my average student does, is to make sure that you get your active listings up. So that'll be one thing that I encourage you to get. Don't stop at 20. Don't stop at, you know, 40. Don't stop at 50. The faster you can get your items up, you're going to make money. Somebody said the countertop mixers, were they KitchenAids? Yes, they were. Some of them. We had some Osters that we sold. We had, oh gosh, we had Osters that we sold. There was some vintage. There's another brand other than Oster, but yeah, KitchenAid primarily was a lot of them. So just make sure you guys take a note of that, okay? And I'm just showing this to let you guys know that you can do this, okay? Anything you hear me talk about today, especially when I just show you guys my listing method and the results of it, we won't go through it. Obviously, that's in the actual course, but all of this stuff, this is all just regular stuff. I'm just a regular dude, and I'm just putting this stuff out there to let you guys know you can do this, okay? All right, so in the today, we got 44 bucks, last 7 days, 695. I'm going to ramp this thing up next month probably, and really start hitting it hard and getting some of my good sales on here so we can get back up to $1,500 a month. But 31 days, we got over $2,000. 90 days, we got over $7,000. As you guys can see too, I am a top rated seller, which is important, not for making sales though. It's important because once you are top rated, they give you benefits, ideally international shipping, which is a huge, huge deal. But all right, so let's go ahead and pull up today's agenda, or tonight's agenda. These were questions that you guys wanted to know, or that you had, that you wanted some insight about. So let me just show you guys what we're going to be talking about tonight. If anything spurs you to say, hey, Nick, that spurs a question in me, please make sure that you write it down in the bottom. We will cover it too. So tonight's topics were simple. Somebody said, listen, how do you set up shipping? What would get your account banned or suspended? And what percentage of the sale goes to eBay? Now, a lot of this stuff we can talk about very simply, just so you guys know, about 10 to 15% of your sale goes to eBay. It shifts based on item. So depending on if you're selling socks or if you're selling Gucci watches, it's going to depend on how much they're going to take out. But normally it's anywhere from 10 to 15%. If you don't know how to set up shipping, it's only because you have not built an ad yet. So if you have not built an ad yet, then that seems like taboo. But once you start building ads, you actually see that they give you the whole plethora of like everything you can do to set up your shipping to make sure that you cover your rear end when it comes to not getting burned on shipping. We do have a class for that. I encourage you to take it because $400 plus every single month profit we make just comes from how we ship stuff and the loopholes that we jump through on eBay. So we are going to talk about, though, what would get your account banned or suspended, because that is very, very important. The other question that somebody asked was how to sell larger scale or basically wholesaling items on eBay or Amazon. What I want you guys, when we talk about this, we're talking about variation ads. So I'm going to build an ad for you all. And if you guys don't know what he means, basically, like if you, let's just say you found a really sweet deal at Walmart, right? And they got like 60 of these things for $5. How do you put that up on eBay so that you don't have to keep generating ads over and over and over and over? So I'm going to show you guys how to do that tonight. It's called a variation ad, and you will want to take notes for that one. It will save you a ton of time if you ever fall into this scenario. Somebody also wanted to know, in the Seller Hub, how do we get into the growth part of the hub? I'm assuming this is only if you pay for a store. Now, let me know if that person who asked this is in here.
That was mine, Nick.
That was you, Kev? Okay.
Yeah, and I'm at not the growth. It's a growth chart that's inside of the Sellers Hub, because I went in and looked at eBay's little course and they show it there, but when I go to my Sellers Hub, I don't see it to the right.
Okay, cool. I have no idea what it is, Kev. I'll be totally honest. I've never used it. So what we'll do is, if you end up finding out about it, let me know. I'll do some research after we get done today. And if I can come up with a video or something, we will cover that next week. Okay.
Okay.
And Mr. Nick, I got a question.
By the way,
will we have the link? How will we get the link to the class every Thursday?
Oh, beautiful question. Okay, so for those of you who logged in, did you guys all get here mainly through the email that I sent? Is that how you got in here, or did you log in to your website?
I had to log in through Zoom.
Okay.
I had a problem finding the link, and I'm like,
yeah, where do I go? Well, I'm glad you guys made it in here.
It's kind of hard. So yeah, that's why I missed I don't know, a couple of the meetings.
Oh,
yeah, because there's one link in the email.
Yeah. All right.
That goes to the main page.
Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. You guys are welcome. And thank you for letting me know, because there's probably about 15 people I'm getting text messages from who are like, Nick, how do I get in? So
I know. I was about to post it on Facebook. How do I get in?
All right. So here's what you want to do. If you guys go to quitandshop.com, when you get here, you can just go right up to the top. And right over here, you're going to see this little human being's head. If you click on him, it'll ask you to log in, which you'll use your username and your password. If you guys don't have that and you need that, let me know. I can send that to you after we get done. When you click on the library, it's going to pull up whatever classes you have, right? So I've got a few different of my classes that I offer, but the one that you all should be able to see is this one right here, right? So when you click on this class or you do view product, it's going to pull up and it's going to show you all the stuff that you have in your mini course. This class right here, this is the class that literally people on TikTok, when they take this, they make like $100 or $200 just to help you get started. So that's a 17-minute mini course that just shows you how to look up items and where to go and all that cool stuff. But when you're ready to get access to your link, if you click on this one right here.
That's what I did. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. If you click on this one right here, you see the join Zoom meeting. Boom. It's right in here. And then I loaded up last week's.
Right there. That's last week's.
Yep. This is last week's. Webinar or whatever. When you open it up though, guys, remember this thing is super unedited, so you're gonna have to fast forward it like 30, it looks like 29 or 30 minutes ahead, and then we're gonna get started and you can see us all in there talking and having fun. Okay, let me know if
thank you for that
question. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. You're so welcome.
Thank you. I will and to see the previous sessions.
Yes.
Do you have the recording someplace?
Yep, we just started with last week's, so you'll see last week's in there. Where I just was. If you log in to where you click the link to join every Thursday, if you guys go in there and just look right underneath it, you'll be able to see last week's, and we'll get it all categorized. But right now, just go and click on that link and you can review last week's, and I'm going to load this one up tomorrow. It will be uploaded as well. And we're going to upload all of them from now on too. So you'll be able to see them there. All right.
Right. Thanks.
You are so welcome. You're so welcome. All right. So let me find what I'm looking for is this guy here. All right. So let's talk real quick, guys. This first question is, what would get your account banned or suspended? So I'm not going to talk from experience because thankfully I've never had my account. Oh, I did have my account suspended one time. Let's say this. The first thing you guys can do to get your account suspended is being a bad boy or girl. There are certain items that you should not be selling on eBay, i.e. guns, certain medical equipment that requires doctor's orders or a prescription. If you list any of that stuff up on eBay multiple times, you will get flagged and they will shut your account down temporarily until you cross the threshold, and they will shut you down permanently. Now, again, some of these items that will get you on the suspended list, this is what happened to me, was medical equipment. So I found some type of, it was like a cold pressure or orthopedic, I don't know what it was, but either way, when I listed it on eBay, got it right to the top, and then I got a message from eBay saying, hey, you're not authorized to sell this on our account. So I'm thinking like, oh, maybe there was something wrong. Let me recreate the ad and I'm going to put it back on. I did it again and they said, hey, you know, this is the second time you posted this. We already told you not to do this. We're going to shut your account down for like 2 or 3 days. And what they did was they didn't cancel my access to it. What they did was they shut my account down so that none of my ads could be seen by anyone. And they have the power to do that, which is ridiculous. So one thing you want to do is just make sure that what you're trying to sell. And the only thing I could find was medical grade and then weapons. And then obviously if it's like pharmaceutical drugs or something like that, that's also banned. So if you try to put any of those three categories up, Nick did not tell you to do that, but I will tell you that you will definitely get banned, and they will stop you from being promoted on eBay. Somebody says, can I sell an iPhone that I found? It is locked. Yes, you can. If you found the iPhone and it's locked, you just let them know that it's locked. And that's exactly that's all you need to do. And you can sell that. But yeah, primarily drugs, guns or weapons, and then things that require doctor's prescription or medical stuff like that. Those 3 things will get you capped. That happened to me personally, and I can vouch for it to say that you want to stay away from that. So that's one area, one way you can get banned is if you sell something that is illegal. You can always go to Google and just type in things that you can't sell on eBay, and I'm sure it will pop up for you. Okay. But those are the 3 main ones that you should stay away from. But if you're doing this the way I'm telling you guys, which is, you know, shopping stuff from the store, you should pretty much be able to sell just about anything. And as crazy as it is, Jeff, there are certain adult things that you can sell. You can't sell humans, but you can sell adult products on eBay as well. So that I found that wasn't one of the banned categories, but the 3 that I did mention are banned and they will get you suspended. Okay. So again, guys, that's drugs, medical equipment that requires doctor orders, and then weapons. All right. And the other thing that
said medical, hold on, Nick, you said medical equipment that requires a doctor's note.
There you go. Yeah. So for me personally, I sold it was like a kneecap thing. It was like, what was this thing called? It was like a kneecap, like for people who had surgery on their knees, Kevin. And they needed to have you could only get this device from having a doctor's order or doctor prescribing
like a brace.
It to you. It was like a knee brace, yeah, but it was like it wasn't a regular one. Like this thing pumped cool water into it and all this other crazy stuff.
I've had one before, yeah.
Yep. So I got that from the thrift store, but it wasn't a low grade. Like I've sold the regular ones just fine, but this one was like serious. It was a really nice one for about $500 pre-owned. I put it up on eBay. They flagged me the first time. I'm thinking like, oh, no big deal. Put it up again. And then they were like, okay, we're suspending your account. And they kept me from selling for a period of days. So it's that kind of equipment. And you'll know too, once you put it up, they'll send you the message, just take it down. But I don't know if they'll be as friendly if you try to put drugs or weapons up there. They may take aggressive action. Now, here's one that everyone needs to know about, okay? This one, I feel really bad for you guys if you let this happen to you. This aspect of reselling will get you really hurt. If you guys are looking at my screen, can you see where I'm pointing to right now? My seller level? Yeah. You guys can see that. There you go.
I see it.
Awesome. Okay, so right now on eBay, I'm a top rated seller, which, like I told you earlier, the biggest benefits to having a top rated seller account is not advertisement, because you can do that without being top rated anything. It's mainly because they give you access to the global shipping program, which then gives you access to, again, over like 80 something million more customers who are willing to spend good money for your products. So that's a bonus. The negative is, if you get something that's like when this thing changes and it says below standard, my goodness, you might as well finish your account, because you're not going to make any sales. They're going to do the same thing that they would do if they suspended you, which is it pretty much makes your account go incognito, so no one can see anything you post, no matter whether you use my strategy, no matter whether you do bids or promote. It doesn't matter. Nobody will see your stuff. Now, the way that you keep your items or your seller rating out of low or below standard is mainly by these things too. There's a defect rate. There's a late shipment rate. And then this is your biggest one: cases closed without seller resolution. When you guys have somebody who wants to do a return and you do not say, hey, let's work this thing out, I'm going to approve of your return, and you don't work it through all the way to the end. If this item, I think this number has to get up to like 1%. Once it gets to 1%, they pretty much will shut your account down, period. So the biggest thing you can do is, anytime you have a return, always jump on it promptly. Handle it within 24 to 48 hours, because if this case closed without seller, if that goes over, like I said, I think it's 1%. I could be wrong, but for me, I know it was like 1% when mine went up. If that goes over 1%, you're going to be in big trouble. But also this late shipment rate, I think this one is 2% that this one has to be at. And then transaction defect rate, I don't really know about that one. Like, honestly, I've had that high up to like almost like 3 or 4% before. So these are the 3 areas that you want to care about. Mainly, it's the cases closed without seller resolution. And let me tell you, the best way to do this is if you have somebody who says, hey, I made a mistake, I don't want that item, please do not cancel that item. Don't cancel it. Every single time you cancel that item, you will be dinging yourself with cases closed without seller's resolution. You don't want that, okay? So again, everybody, and returns will happen. Like, I've gotten returns last year. I think we got like 15 or 20 returns, I'm guessing, but it only came out to like $200 or $300 worth of returns for what we did. So it's really not a big deal when you get returns, especially if you're doing your research up front, you know your stuff is working or you're advertising it appropriately. But these are the ones that are going to get your account shut down more practically, okay? So if you have returns and you don't take initiative, eBay will shut you down. If your late shipment rate, which is like for me, I literally have a 5-day shipment rate on everything. So I only ship on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And if you want to keep this part-time, I encourage you to do the same thing. Do not have a 24-hour shipment rate. It does not matter. I'm telling you guys, the biggest thing people care about is price and can they see your items. All the other stuff is just small metrics. Don't sweat it. And then, of course, your late shipment rate, which is what I was talking about now. You just want to make sure that you guys give yourself enough time to put that stuff in the mail, okay? So keep that low. Keep your cases closed without seller resolution at 0, if at all possible. And those things will keep you guys from being pulled from eBay's platform. Now, is that encouraging or is that discouraging to you guys to know that it's only a few things that you could do to shut your eBay account down? Just let me know either in the comments or you can say it out loud.
That's encouraging.
Awesome. Awesome. And the reason why, guys, you got to understand, we've been doing this from 2019, and one of the biggest fears that people have when they talk about either just doing this as a supplemental income or potentially replacing an income is, Nick, can this thing be consistent? And the answer is yes, hands down. You can be consistent with your sales. You can know that they won't just destroy your account. Like TikTok, man, I'm so grateful that I have local students, because again, TikTok, they shut me down like all the time. Some of you guys found me from my Quit and Shop account, which they shut down for like a month. They opened it back up now, but it's so volatile. But this thing, as long as you don't do those 2 things, you guys are going to be just fine, okay? And again, this thing is something that is consistent. It really does work, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. Karen says, I have about 300 baseball cards from a family member's estate. I was told that you can ship the card and they can switch it out for a fake one. How do you prevent this? Honestly, I don't know how much they're worth. All right, so the biggest thing that you can do when you want to protect yourself is by getting insurance. And we talked about this last time, so I won't recover it. Karen, you can go into your account and you can watch the other video. Ideally, if you're selling baseball cards, I wouldn't even trip. But if they're like $300 or $400 baseball cards, or even $4,000 baseball cards, which I was just looking up for somebody, one of my students the other day, if you've got an expensive baseball card like that, you're just going to get private insurance. If you haven't taken our class, take it. We show you who we use. We show you why we use them. We've never had any problem with them. All you got to do is just file your insurance claim. You will get your money back. Okay. And it's not through carrier. Carrier insurance is great, but there is another one that you can use as private insurance that we recommend. And we're not their affiliates. It's just good to know and good to use. Brandon said it's better to know than to not. Yes. Yeah. Somebody said I've seen one of those plastic knee braces. Yeah, they are. Yeah. I wish I had one lying around, but it's at my warehouse. So yeah, these are the only things that will get you banned. So for my friend or my student, whoever asked that question, hopefully you have the answer that you were looking for between those two. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk about this next category. The person says, how do I sell larger scale items, or basically wholesaling items on eBay and Amazon? All right. So I hope you all have your, I hope you guys all have your desktops pulled up, because we're going to walk through this together. This is going to be a really, really important part of your business. Now, as a reseller, if you guys are selling the way I teach you, you really won't be using this very often, but every once in a while, you will find items that are either brand new or pre-owned, and you just get a ton of them from the thrift store, or maybe from your house, all kinds of stuff, right? Jeff says, mentioning your warehouse, where do you store your products, home or storage unit? So Jeff, when I first started, when I was selling about 200 items, normally it was like 7 to 100 items a month, I was using just a closet in my house, which then became a room in my house. And then when we moved to a really nice part of our neighborhood, my wife was like, you cannot bring that with us. So we went and rented out a small little warehouse, which if you guys ever watch me on TikTok, that's where we are when we go live and we're in our warehouse. So that's where I store all my products now. Once I get them home, I take pictures, I list them, they go straight to the warehouse. And then either on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, that's when we go ahead and we ship those things out. Let me know if that answers your question. Somebody says, can you get your insurance on your items from Facebook Marketplace with you ship? Yeah, so the private one that I recommend, you can. And they don't care what platform it is. They will insure anything that you're shipping and selling. So it's a really great one. And again, we'll talk about that later on too, Nobel, if you need it. But if you guys ever have like a high end item, don't wait till you purchase my program. Just call me. We'll do a one-on-one and I'll show you. Because again, like this lady right here, where was she at? Somewhere over here. This lady, I can't even imagine how angry she is that she just lost $2,500 profit. Not profit, but she just lost $2,500, all because she didn't know what she was doing. So thankfully, you guys will never fall into that category, because you can always fall back on this experience and with me. All right, so let me show you guys real quick. For those of you who want to know what to do and how to build, like if you're gonna do wholesale, here's what I want you to do. We're going to go and I want you to open up your eBay account, and you guys are going to build an ad with me right now if you're able to. If you can't, don't worry, just follow on the screen and I'm going to show you how to sell things wholesale. So it doesn't matter if this is an item that you have made or an item that you found and you've got multiple pieces of this item. Let's say 10 to 60, or even if it's 600. Here's what we want to do. You're going to open up your account. And by the way, you have to do this from your desktop. I do not believe that they have created a plugin where you can do this from your mobile device. You want to go ahead and click the sell button, which is at the top in the top right-hand corner, right? And what we want to do is we want to, actually, there's two ways of doing this. So let me show you the easy way first. We're going to go ahead and create a new listing. And we're going to say Kevin has a pair of Jordan retros that he bought, but he actually found, instead of just one pair, let's just say that Kevin found like, I don't know, let's say Kevin found 30 of them. So we're going to go to Jordan 11s. And again, this is just the basic way you can put up anything on eBay. We're going to find his, let's just say it's this one, and we're going to use this product. We could also create our own if we want to, but I'm just going to use their platform so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Now, once your ad opens up, and remember, there's two ways of doing this, but the second way you have to do on your desktop. The first way of doing this is this. If he's got these shoes, they all look just like this.
and he's got like 15 or 20 or 30 or 40 of them, all he's got to do is scroll down, and right here, you see right here where it says sell as a lot, how many quantity do you have? You can change this from 1 to 999 if you want. And what that will do is that you will only need to make one ad, but this one ad will remain on eBay until all 999 of those products are sold, right? So this is one way to be able to sell things wholesale, or, you know, not wholesale because it's not wholesale, but this is one way to be able to sell things without having to regenerate or recreate ads over and over and over and over and over and over, especially if the ad is the exact same thing. Now, the next thing you can do, which is a little bit more difficult, but this was the one that you have to do when you're on your desktop, is create a variation, right? So if any of you sell, I'm trying to think, what would I do? Let me grab something here. All right, so if let's just say I've got Amazon Echo. We listed this thing today, but let's say I've got 50 of these that I got from somebody, and they're a little bit different. Like maybe some are blue, maybe some are red. Instead of you creating 50 different Amazon Echo ads, you're going to create one variation ad. So what you do is you go into your ad, and right under here, right underneath the title, you want to click on create variations, right? So you're going to do okay. And when you click on okay, let me show you what's going to happen. It's pretty much going to give you the ability to update and let them know what the differences are in these 900 items that you have, or however many you've got. So we've got shoe sizes, and we've got all different kinds. It's going to let you categorize these by whatever you want. Normally I get rid of these because I'm selling something random. So let's just say, you know, we did shoes. So we'll just do shoe size, and we'll just say that we've got size 11s, we've got size 9s, and we've got size 13s. Now you can do shoe size, you can make it color, you can do whatever you want, guys. So I'm just showing you an idea behind this. Once you open it up and you're letting them know, okay, so you've got one product, but you've got 3 different variations of that same product, and they're different based on shoe size. You will then upload your specific photos for those ads, right? And let me just see. I'm just gonna grab an ad here, right? So we're gonna upload these. And then you can come down here and you can control the price of each of these individual ones, the quantity of which ones you have, and then you can enter the SKU. Let me give you a quick heads up. And I learned this when I was selling coffee out of Walmart, because this, instead of me making, you know, like 90 different ads, I would just make one ad to compete with the big industrial people. And then I would just try to get that ad to the top and then sell all my coffee from that one ad. What you want to do is you can just click on which one you want to adjust, and you can enter the price for that one. So let's say we're going to sell this poster for 29, or the shoe in this case. We're going to sell this shoe for 30. And then we're going to sell this shoe for 40. Okay, we'll do that. It'll let you enter in the quantity. So let's say for this one, we've got 40 of these. And again, guys, you cannot do this from your phone at all. So don't try it, because they don't give you that access. And this is why also I tell you, when you guys start treating this like a business, that you really want to start using your PC, because it made business so much easier for me. So you can update the quantity. Rob is entering. Let me go back so I can show you guys real quick. There we go. All right, so awesome. And we're going to go back to edit because I did not finish what I was trying to do. When you guys are getting ready to list your items too for UPC, if you're going to do a variation ad, guys, when you put up UPC for your item, so let's just say you got a blue one, a black one, a red one, or whatever, just put NA, which means, you know, not accessible, or I think that's what that means, not accessible. All right, so you're going to just put that on there. And listen, once you do save and close, you can go all the way to the bottom. You can list your item. And what it's going to do is tell you all the things that you still got to fill in, which is all the stuff. I'm not going to fill this in right now, but it's going to put your one ad on eBay that contains your 40, 50, or 999 different items that you're trying to sell. So the person who was asking me this question, he sells hoodies, blank hoodies that he's trying to put up on eBay. And so this is the method that you want to use, my friend, to make sure that you are listing a bunch of items, but you're not using all your ads. Now, if you guys don't know why that's important, it's because of this right here. When you are on eBay, you only get a certain amount of ads totally free, okay? let me see right here. List up to 250 items free every single month. You don't have to pay any insertion fees on 250 auction style or fixed price items. So this is another reason why it's good to use variation, or if you're selling wholesale things, like if you've got 5 of them, just do one ad, change the quantity. But if there are 5 of the same item, but they have minor differences, do a variation ad. And then you can update that. And instead of using 5 different ads, you only use 1. If that made sense, guys, please let me know. If I need to go over anything else, please let me know. Somebody says, wasn't that called a Dutch auction back in the day? It might have been, Jeff. I'm pretty new, so I'm not sure if what that was or not. But let me know if that helped and if that made any sense. So when you guys, if you do find stuff from like Ross, Marshalls, which again, I'm not coaching you guys to do that, by the way. But if you do that, this is the kind of ad that you want to build. Change the quantity so that you don't waste your ads. And then also you can just go in and create a variation ad if you have the same product with different styles. And that way you only make one ad, but you can encompass 900 different items. Okay. And if we don't have anyone saying anything, we'll move on. Somebody says, how much does eBay charge for ads? I love that question, Nobel Bark. All right. So if you guys are my students, eBay's not charging you anything for ads because you will not do promotions. If you're talking about like this ads, like once you run out, it's 35 cents per ad. So I get 250 ads free. I've only got 314 ads, and my items are normally selling within days to weeks because of how I'm listing them on eBay. Every once in a while, I'll get ones that just take a long time, but I probably got a good deal on them. So most of my stuff is selling before I even use up my 250 ads because I'm selling them within a month. So it normally is 35 cents though. As of right now, it was 35 cents. And then of course, if you want to promote your ad, they take an extra 10 to 20 to 30%. But this stuff is not necessary. Nobel Bark, let me know if that answered your question. It's 35 cents per ad. 35 cents per ad, unless there's something special that you're selling and they just decide that they want to pull one on you.
I have a quick question if you don't mind. I have a quick question if you don't mind. How do you, I'm new to eBay. How do you see your back office in eBay like you're doing here?
Okay,
and,
are you ready?
And I'm on eBay right now.
Okay.
And also, how can you tell if you have a business eBay? Because on TikTok the other day, you said, do not set up a business one.
Ever. All right.
Ever.
So
and I just want to make sure I don't have a business one.
Yeah, no problems. So you'll know if you have a business one because when you signed in, they make you fill in like business information and they also hold your money too. So I think you got to put in like, I think it's an EIN. They might have some other legal stuff that you might have to do. But if you only signed up with like an email account, you've got a personal account, which is what you want. For everybody who missed this, we do talk about this every week. If you ever work with me on one-on-one, this is one of the first things I have you do. You're going to go to eBay right now, go right up into the top. So everybody can do this if you're near a computer. If not, watch this when you get home. You're more than welcome. So I want you to go and type in ebay.com. And instead of just hitting enter, you want to put in / and you want to type in Seller Hub. Okay. Now I'm already logged into Seller Hub. So let me log out real quick to show you what it's going to look like when you try to do this. If you're doing this for the first time. Have you ever sold anything on eBay so far?
No, sir.
Okay, awesome.
My goal is to sell a couple things and I'll be excited.
Beautiful. You will. All right. So when you get ready, you're going to go to ebay.com, guys, and you're going to type in Seller Hub. Okay. When you type in Seller Hub, it's going to bring you right here and it's going to say, hey, it's about to get easier to sell more. Wait, why didn't you guys give this to me when I first started if it's about to get easier? This is one of the things that the caveats of the problems that I have with eBay. You want to go ahead and log in just like regular. So I'm going to log in on my wife's account after I put in the right password. And boom. Now, when you log in, you're going to have to select, yes, I want to use the Seller Hub or something like that. Once you click on that button, it's going to open up and it's going to show you all of these statistics. If you all are my students and you're not using the Seller Hub, you will not treat this like a business. That's all it is to it. You know, you can imagine when you went to go play basketball or tennis, You had a certain attire that you would dress up in that would fit or that was suitable for the sport you were about to play. If you guys don't have the Seller Hub activated, you're going to treat this like a yard sale, and you're going to make yard sale money. But when you can see money that you've got coming in, when you can see how your listing impressions are doing, when you can see what your seller level is, when you can see what items are there that people are actually looking up, like this thing right here, listing page views, you click on here, you start seeing the stuff, the real dimensions. Look at this. This is telling me, hey, Nick, this thing has 62% low rate, like as far as being seen. Maybe you should change that. These are things that make you hundreds of dollars by just going in and monitoring these things. That's all that there is to it. So this thing really allows you to treat it like a business. As you can see, I mean, I'm not going to get too deep into this because a lot of this stuff is like in over my head. I just care about, can people see my stuff or not? And this is telling you that obviously right now on eBay, I'm getting a lot of views. I'm up 18% from where I was previously, which equates to me, I'm going to make more money, but I don't promote anything. And once you guys take my class, you better not even if it's like a penny, don't do it. It's a waste of time. And eBay is just getting money from you.
Nick, that's my next question about promoting.
Yeah, don't.
It's not it's a waste of time.
It's a waste of time.
Okay.
It's a waste of time, guys. If you don't know, and let me tell you why, because eBay is not dumb. eBay knows that you don't know their market. So what they've done is they set up a bunch of things to take money from you while you're still not even making money. One of those things is auctions. You have to pay 35 cents for your ads, right? Over 250, you're paying 35. They give you the first 250 free. Well, when you do an auction, instead of making your item last for 30 days, guess how long your item lasts on eBay before it gets relisted? 7. So if you do auctions, which is what I tell you guys don't ever do, and your item doesn't sell, you are literally giving them 4 times more money, and they're not even doing anything for you. So again, you don't want to do auctions. And I think I've got the statistics somewhere over here, but as you can see, I don't do promoted listings either. 0% of what I sell or what I sold in the last month is what it looks like. It was 100% organic. And it's because of my listing strategy. It has nothing to do with anything you'll look up on YouTube. They don't talk about it. When I was homeless, looking up this stuff, that's all they kept saying. Do promoted. Try to sell this item. It's like, dude, I can't do that. I can't apply those things because I'm grassroots, And so just don't fall into that, guys. Please be a good student. Don't ever use that. It does not help. You do not need it at all. And if you guys are wondering if this is legitimate, it really is. I'll take you into my last year account and just show you the same thing. Very few, if any, were sold on promoted listings and auction because it doesn't really equate to more money. It just equates to you giving eBay more money. So this is, again, go ahead.
Oh, I have a question. Excuse me. So if I end, not an auction, but just because an item just isn't selling and I end it, do they charge me for ending it? Because I notice it'll say this listing will relist in 2 days or 30 days. So if I end the listing, do they charge me a fee?
If you're over your 250, they will.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
If you're over your 250, they will charge you for that. All right, that's good. And so like I was saying here too, guys, again, last year, 47K. In auctions, I only made $227. And I honestly think this was a mistake. But out of that 47K, auctions was 227. And when I scroll down and show you what I sold on promoted listings, look at this. Out of $47,000 in sales, out of promoted listings was $12.72. So again, when you go on YouTube and they say, all you got to do is promote they're lying to you guys. That's not how you do this. You don't have to pay eBay any money. You just have to understand their system. And I show you guys how to do that in my program, but it's really easy. It's very easy to do. And once you get it, once you get it, it's just a whole new ball game because everybody can see your items. But let me know if hopefully that did answer your question. Don't promote your stuff. Don't do auctions. Again, you don't need that. A lot of this business, the way I'm able to enjoy this, and like I said, that's 27K profit for taking pictures of stuff and not having to, really do much other than just grab it from the store, shop twice a day, and take pictures of stuff. It's just because I count my costs. You're getting this stuff cheap, guys, so you want to keep it cheap. The other thing is you're not giving away money at all to eBay. Nothing that they earn, you're not giving them anything outside of what they ask for. And then because you're doing this the way I tell you, Obviously, your selling cost is $12,000. This was all covered by other people. Taxes and fee was all covered by other people. The only money I have invested in this is the like $5,000 or $6,000 that I spent at Goodwills or yard sales throughout the year to get the stuff. Okay. And again, this is just one account. My other account, I did over 8K. We've sold up to 10 grand, I think, on Facebook last year. And we did a couple $100 on Mercari. And then we also did yard sales and what do they call it? Garage and yard sales or whatever. So hopefully that was helpful. Let's see what else we got on here. Oh, that's what we're talking about, the growth part. All right, cool. Does anybody have any other questions in? This is such a smooth, man. It's easy. I feel like this is so nice. All right, Jeff's got a question. Let's see what this says. It says, semantics is my personal. That 250, is that 250 times that I can post a list? Oh, in a month? Or is that 250 active listings already posted that we can have for free at any given month? For example, January, I post 250 listings, but nothing sells. But I continue to work and I post 250 listings in February. Would I be charged for the 250 listings from February because I would then have 500 active listings? Yeah, so what they do is this. They've got your items on a counter, if you want to say like a 30-day counter for January. So any ad that expired in January counts as one ad, okay? If you've got 250 ads that expired in January, they just used all of your free ads. And then all the other 250 ads that also expired in January, you're going to pay them 35 cents for those specific ads. But there's no way on planet Earth you can be my student and go to a whole month without selling some items and you got 250 items listed. So that will never happen. But yes, that's how it works. They base it on how many ads expired in that month, not how many new listings you have. It's just how many ads expired within that month. Let me know if that makes sense, my friend.
Okay, I have a couple of questions about shipping.
Absolutely.
Okay, so one very basic. I have sold some items in eBay before, and I print the labels on regular paper and then I just tape it.
Good.
To the package. So now, is it? Do I have to buy the label printer machine? Where to buy it, or I can how you call that? Rent it on USPS, or I don't know how that works. To print in actual labels.
Yeah,
that would be one. I'm sorry. And second one would be like, what about some kind of large packages? What's the best way to ship it?
Yeah, easy.
And package it.
Yeah, thank you, Arturo. These are good questions. I'm going to probably have you repeat one of them because I get long-winded on one. The first question that you had about thermal printer is no. You guys remember, I wish I could show you guys my printer. It's a regular printer that you can get from Goodwill. That's it. And to this day, actually, even today, I was literally taping my packages on top of my box today when I dropped them off at the Postal Connection place. So do not get a thermal printer. You don't need it. You absolutely don't need it. If you find a nice one at Goodwill, go ahead and pick it up, Arturo. Not a problem. But you don't need it. So please do not invest in that. It's not going to make your business better. It will make things easier, though. Don't get me wrong. It's very easy. You don't have to get ink or anything like that, but it's not necessary, especially now that they're doing QR codes. Once you make a sale, you can just take that QR code to the post office and they'll print the label off for you and put it on your package for you. So you don't have to worry about it, which if you want to go with convenience, that's the option I encourage you to use. Don't go get a laser what do they call those things? Laser, not a laser printer, because that's a normal one, but thermal. Thank you. Yeah. Don't go get a thermal printer. It's not necessary. Your second question was about shipping big items. Here's what I tell you guys. Let me find a big item that I sold if I got one recently. What I encourage you guys to do is just know this. You can break anything down as long as it can be put back together. Just break it down. They're not going to be mad at you because they gotta put a screw or something on their device. Like this thing right here. We got this for $5. I sold it on eBay for $59. Now I guarantee you, when I shipped this to this person, it was not nearly this tall and none of these pieces were connected. And what I did was I just broke it down to where I could find a box to put it in. And again, in this state, you're not going to this is like the size of a coffin or something, you're not going to be able to find a normal box to put this in. But once you get done breaking things down, You can normally find a typical box at Lowe's or Home Depot or Menards if you're in the Midwest that will be suitable for your item. So the first thing you want to do is just break that item down, disconnect it, unscrew it, make sure you keep everything together so they can put it back together. And I've never had any problems. And anything you ever see me sell that's large, I don't care if it's vacuums, if it's mannequins. I mean, we've sold all kinds of items and we break them down and people never have any problems with it. Never have a problem with it. So again, if you can do that, that's what you better do to save yourself a lot of time and money, is breaking your items down. Somebody says, what about big speakers? If you cannot break the big speakers down, because obviously they're a speaker, you're just going to have to account for shipping. So when you build your ad, Nobel, when you build your ad, you just want to make sure that you have already like the worst case scenario. And we talk about this, that they give you the shipping calculator in your ads. So they'll tell you what the worst case scenario is. And you just kind of want to be wise, because the worst case scenario is only like 4 or 5 states, like Alaska. If you're on the other side, the East Coast, then obviously it's the states on the West Coast, and then Puerto Rico and Hawaii. Those are like the absolute terrible 5, Puerto Rico, Alaska, and Hawaii. Aside from that, everything else, it's not like all your packages are going to be going across the country. And if you're in the Midwest, you just got a sweet spot. So you really don't have to worry as much about shipping from coast to coast. But use the shipping calculator, and you guys can find on YouTube. There's a lot of people who will probably do a YouTube tutorial on that. But it's once you build it, you know where the shipping calculator is because it's in your ad. You can see it, and they make you do it before you can ship your item.
Now,
Hey,
Nick,
Nick.
I have a question.
All right, hold on.
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
The other day on TikTok, you were saying that you include all your shipping in your prices.
Uh-huh.
That when you list your price on your listings,
Uh-huh.
you charge the shipping included, and you don't do the eBay shipping. Is that right?
Yeah, unless it's like just an absolutely huge item, I do not add shipping onto my stuff. I don't know where I can see my logistics for free shipping on here. I don't know if I'm even able to, but I don't encourage you guys to do that because you can just be really smart about the business and take eBay out of it and don't leave it up to chance. And just let me see if I can do how many of my items were sold with free shipping. That's sales. Offers. Yeah, it won't show it to you guys. So I don't know how to get to that. But yeah, I offer everything with free shipping unless it's just a huge, and it's got to be a really big item. Like it's got to be like a 70-pound item before I decide to let the buyer pay the shipping on it.
Well, Nick, this is Kevin. Every item that I've sold the past 2 months, I've added shipping. I mean, the buyer pays the shipping and they are okay with it. And actually, there was a package that was, it turned out to be a little bit more. And so I talked to eBay and they said, well, contact the buyer. We're out of it. So I contacted the buyer and she said, well, yeah, I really want it for a Christmas present. I'm willing to pay you by Venmo or Zelle, extra $25. So she did it. Yeah.
Dang, there you go. And so, yeah, that's another thing too. I mean, if you find out that it's bad, you can always ask the people if they want it. Like we just did that too. We had somebody who bought something on Facebook. The shipping was ridiculous. And so we wrote him and just said, hey, we're not going to be able to do this. And he was like, well, how much extra is it? And we were like, well, it's going to be like $19 extra. He was like, yeah, I don't want that either. So yeah, if you can work with people, that's a beautiful thing too. Way to go, Kevin. I love the ingenuity. Okay. Good. Somebody says, do you recommend adding shipping cost to price? Oh, hey, Mary, thank you so much. We kind of covered that. I personally encourage you to do so. And so let's talk about this too, because my listing strategy and all of these things are super important. So when you guys go, is there anything you guys have? Just name something that you have around the house. We're going to build an ad now, and I'm going to talk you through some of this process.
A shop vac.
A shop vac?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
It's a shop vac. What kind is it?
Let me look. I have it in my office. Hold on 1 minute.
And guys, everything that you got, just go ahead and put it inside. We're gonna find some items to build.
It's
ads for.
It's a hang up portable shop vac.
Cool. It's got to be this one right here. Is this it? Does it look like this?
No, I can show you the box in the camera.
Ooh,
Hang
I hope
on,
it's this
I've
blue
seen
one.
those.
Is it this one right
That's
here
a
then? The
small one.
4.0?
Yes. I don't know if it's 4.0, but it kind of looks like that. Yeah.
Yeah, look at it and read the horsepower on it, right? So
2.0.
this item specifically,
Give me 1 minute.
yeah, this is
I'll be
fine.
right
This is a concept of a really good item. I mean, $99. You find this at Goodwill for $5. So what we're gonna do, as like I tell you guys in TikTok, we're gonna go here and we're gonna see, okay, is this item even selling? Because again, you guys don't want to just put stuff up and oh my gosh, so it is selling, but it has not sold since October, right? So this will be an instance of an item that we would buy or we would not buy this. Guys, go ahead and let me know what you think. Go ahead and write it in the chat. Would you buy this item or would you not buy this item based on what we talked about today? Not.
No.
Yep. Chris said not. Kevin said no. Arturo said no. These are really good. I love this. Yep.
It almost looks like the $89 one.
It's the $89 one. Yep. All right. So Jay, everybody is saying again, this is something that Coach Nick would tell you, don't put that up. Use it. Use it around the house. Why? It's only sold once. It had a pretty good selling price, but it only sold once. And that was almost, good grief. That was like over 3 or 4 months ago.
How do you see that? I missed that part.
No, that's fine.
How do you see how many?
So the way you guys want to check to see, once you're looking up your items to see whether or not it's going to be a good buy for you, is you want to check the sold and completed category. So when you look it up, go look for the filters. If you have an Android, it's in the top right. But if not, if you got like an iPhone, it's going to be over in the left-hand side, and you want to hit sold and completed items, and it will tell you. No other platform is giving you guys this kind of information. No other platform is giving you guys this kind of information on their market right now. So again, make sure you take advantage of that. This area is important too. I don't want to build an ad for this because there's only 32 of these. So it's really easy to get on eBay to get to the top for this one. Let me see. What else do you guys have that you would like to list? Rob, Robin, Arturo, Chris, Kevin, Shania. She says, I got to go. I will have access to the recording, right? Yes, you will, Shania. You absolutely will. Once it's loaded up, I'll send an email out to everybody. Somebody said,
what do you mean?
Yep. Oh, yeah. So when you're ready to log in, let me show you real quick. For those of you, if anybody else has to go to, here's what you want to do. Go to quitshop.com right over here with this little person. You're going to click on that, right? Shania, once that opens up, you're going to see the next Zoom conference date. You can submit questions, but you want to go down to the program that you purchased, the $2 one, which is this one right here. When you open this up, I'm going to be loading the replays into your link for Thursday night Zoom replay. So when you click on there, you can find the one that we've already loaded up, and then I'll load the new one. And listen, anytime you guys want to join on Thursday, you can always log in, and the Zoom meeting link will be right there.
Hey, Nick, I have an item.
You got one?
Yes, it's called a, you ready?
Almost.
Okay.
Now I'm ready.
Hello?
All right, it's called a Sharper Image GP. G is in God, P is in Paul, air purifier.
Well, I like air purifiers.
Anytime
I see Sharper Image, I always think Sharper Image is cheap, but good grief.
There it is. So I got 4 of those, $10 each.
No, you did not.
They're sitting downstairs, yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I swear.
Do you really do, Kevin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Are they new or are they pre-owned?
They're pre-owned.
Oh my goodness. All right. So this gets me excited, obviously. But let's scroll down. And what's the first thing that we're going to do, everyone?
Sold items. Exactly.
We want to check the sold and completed items because what it's up for is important for competition's sake, but it's not important for whether or not you can make money. And boom. All right. So already you're seeing the Sharper Image. These are pre-owned. This one may not be the one you've got, but it is a GP. I mean,
no, that's not it.
Now these they come in different colors though, because these are the same ones, but they're in different colors.
Yeah.
So 99, 95, 25. This guy definitely did not know what he was doing. He didn't check the market because he just put his up for 25.
What is that line, Nick? What's that line through the price mean?
So this means that the person took an offer. So yeah. So what it is when you put something up, Shania, take care, have a good night.
You charge 77 shipping.
Yeah, I know, right? He charged 77 shipping. Now, but look though, the problem was Now the shipping might not have been 77, and I'll talk to you guys about this. This is showing me 77 because I'm in North Carolina. Now this might have come from like, if I click on it, it might be over. It's got to be out in the West, I'm guessing, because it can't be that big. It is. It's Texas. Texas is the West if you live here. But if you were in Texas and you clicked on this same ad, it would show you what that person had to pay or what you would have to pay if you were in Texas. Now, listen, this is another reason why I do not do shipping on my items. Because again, it would be easy for me if I've done my homework and I know, let's just say on average, let's say these people are taking an offer for about $60, right? It's going to cost me about $50 to ship this item anywhere in the US, whether I'm in North Carolina or worst case scenario to Cali. So I'm going to put this item up for, let's just say 110, 115 bucks, right? If I put it up for 110, 115 dollars, anyone who sees that is going to be super attracted to it because they're like 100, this guy's selling the whole vacuum. He's got the whole thing up for 99 plus $18 shipping because he's probably local to me. If he's not in North Carolina, he's in Texas. So he set his at 18, which would have been horrible for him. But what you will do is this. So for $112, you're going to put yours up at 112, and then the people, when they get ready to buy the item, I almost forgot my train of thought, guys, because I just realized that he made that mistake. Dude, please don't do that, guys. But that's what I was going to say, was that when you set yours at 118, this is good because anybody who sees this, they're only going to pay $18 shipping for it, right? And so they're like, good, I don't have anything to worry about. I don't have to guess whether it's going to change later on once I hit buy. I don't have to worry about any of those things. But when you let the people decide, like when you have the shipping option where it depends on where they're at, that's how much they pay. I'm not willing to pay somebody $119 plus $45, right? But that's what this person paid for these, was $119. And if he was in my state, he paid $45. So this would turn me off. Whereas if it was somebody who was local, like Texas, they would be like, well, yeah, it's only $12 because I'm right down the street for them. I'll take it for 140 out the door versus 170 out the door. So when you do free shipping, the people like it because they don't even have to worry about it. They look at it and it's the price that they have to pay, and it just keeps them from being deterred from extra costs, if that makes sense, guys.
Well, Nick, so I live in Cleveland, Ohio, and most of my stuff is going, I like just say those air purifiers, they're heavy. They're probably 40 pounds. So if I sell it for 90, it's as soon as I take it to UPS, wherever, post office, who's paying? I'm not willing to pay for that shipping.
Right.
It's going to be about 40, 50 bucks.
Exactly. So what'll happen is when you sell it, the shipping for that will come out of what your buyer paid, but you're not compensating for that. If you're trying to sell the item for you, if you want to walk out with $50, right? You do not want to sell this item for anything less than like 115 to 120 bucks. Like this guy. This guy's smart right here. You see this guy? Because
so you're moving the price up to adjust for shipping.
Thank you.
And then you put free. It's just a play on words.
That's all it is. It's the same thing Walmart does. Walmart knows what they got in their item. So when they say they're cutting prices, they're just saying they're cutting the price for you, but they're not touching their bottom line.
I got you.
That's all it is to it. That's all there is to it. Somebody says, this is Nerds 443 Nick. What up? Somebody says, I've been on eBay since 2007 and have never paid for shipping. I've always included. I had a scale and use USPS and shipping label too. I'm telling you guys, that's all there is to it. To this day, they do not take money out of my account to cover any expenses on eBay. It's got a little different now since they do what do they call it? Managed payments. But back in the day, man, you would get paid instantly, and you would just use their money. Now, to this day, you can still use people's money, but you should not be going in your account like Facebook will make you do. I don't know if Macari does it, but I know Facebook does it for sure. Facebook will make you go into your account and you have to use your money in order to do a transaction. And then you got to hope that everything goes okay, because if it doesn't, you guys are going to be in big trouble, because obviously that's going to be more money taken out of your account, if that makes sense. So like this guy, he did the right thing. This is what you want to do to make customers happy. And he's a little expensive, but this guy right here, who's got his for $129.95, he's definitely he's in a good ballpark. He's gonna make
That's the one
$50.
yeah, that's the one I have. Yeah, those
Yeah.
are those are the ones I have. Yeah,
These are the ones you got?
yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, this is really a good buy. First off, how much did you say you pay for them?
$10 each.
You paid 10?
And I have 4. Yeah, 4 from the Goodwill. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was a good deal. That was a good deal. So I mean, you're looking at making like anywhere from, you got 10 invested, you'll probably make $50 to $70 profit doing free shipping, listing that on
Okay.
eBay. That's a good
Right.
deal, man. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. You cannot go wrong with that.
Well, you know, I stock the Goodwill, so that's probably a problem too. But I'm there twice a day.
Listen, I'm telling you guys though, that's the way you have to do this, guys, because look,
Yeah.
if you do it any other way, if you try to go in and you don't take this seriously and try to put the effort in, at least in the beginning, guys, it's not going to pay off the way that it did for me. So my story is not going to be the same as yours. And again, when I first started, you just need to get your listings up. Obviously, I want you guys to take our listing program. It comes with a money back guarantee, so you can't lose anything on it, but it helps you guys see the results that you want to see, so you don't have to worry about waiting on that one item to sell, or, just not knowing whether or not you're going to be able to make this thing work. So that's good. I'm going to go ahead and list that on eBay right now. Believe it or not, give me 2 seconds. I'm listing that on eBay, and we're going to see if we can see what this thing is. All right. Anybody got anything else they want to look up on eBay? So we're not going to list the shop vac. We're definitely going to be listing these. Somebody says, I have a bunch of PVA mops. Thank you. Yes. And they are home/kitchen brand. Yes. Let's go ahead and do that. And I've got my ad listed already. So let's go ahead and move on to PVA mops. And that's a good one too. You've only got 33 people to compete with. So like, this is really good for you to find those, and you've only got 33 people who are showing up to compete with, Kev. You're not going to have a problem listing those and making money on those. All right, so the PVA mop is coming up, $30, brand new. Are yours brand new as well, Arturo?
Yes,
Yes.
those are the ones that they use demos on the fairs and all the stuff. Actually, it's that one, the yellow one.
It's is this exact one?
But yes, and it's kind of long, but it can be cut at half. That's
Okay.
why my question about shipping.
I see. Yes. So that answers the question in itself, is that, yeah, you're obviously going to shrink it, cut it in half, drop it, do anything you can to disconnect it and make it smaller. All right, guys. So what's the first thing that Arturo's going to do when he's trying to figure out if he wants to sell these or not? He's going to look them up on eBay.
So check the sold.
That's it. Yes. So we want to go and check the filter. We're going to do sold and completed. And boom, guess what? They're selling for exactly what they're up for. If you've got a Rubbermaid commercial one, though, ooh, that would be the one that you really want to sell. But these things are selling every day. So what is Coach Nick going to say? This is a good sell. How much did you get these for?
They're brand new, and I think I got them about $7.
Okay, so you got it for $7 each. They're selling for, your competition has them up for 30. And you can see this guy, this is the same guy that we just saw, and he pretty much runs the market right now. And you're not going to be able to list yours for anything less than $29.95. Now, I tell people this, Arturo, if you can make 3 times your money back, this is a sweet deal. Anything more than that is wonderful. Anything less than that, I mean, you could always just do it a bank. If you put your money into the bank and you're only going to get out, your $7, don't waste your time doing that. But if you can get 14 to 21, you definitely want to. Yes, sir.
Would this top seller, would he be willing to buy Arturo's his mops? Or you think, if he?
Yeah, he would, but he wouldn't pay a ton of money to get him.
He's not gonna pay.
Yeah, nah, it wouldn't be worth Arturo's money, because here's the thing. When you click on this, let's see how many of these he has, right?
Right.
So he's got 249 of them sold. 249. So he's got a fat inventory of these things, and he's probably paying $1 for these, maybe $2 if he's getting them directly from as if he's getting them wholesale or something like that. Right, so again, he wouldn't want to buy Arturo's just because Arturo's competition. And this guy, again, this is the same reason why I don't do pallets. These guys, when I was competing with the guys with coffee, they're getting their coffee, their mops, they're getting all of their stuff dirt cheap. But guess what? When you start reselling stuff from thrift stores, they don't have that advantage anymore because you're getting your items cheap and they cannot get 30, 40, 50, 60 of your specific items like that those Jordan 11s that you sold. If they were 11s, they can't get 50 of those. So by reselling from thrift stores, you are automatically cutting the throat of your competition. And that's why I stopped selling coffee out of Walmart, because I'm like, man, these guys, they have pennies on the dollar into their investment. And I've got a minimum of like, I've got a minimum of like $13, and I'm only using their money, but still, I just want to make profit. So in this area, I would list that. Somebody said I would list it for 27. Yeah, you're gonna go $29.90. I would do $29 or $29.50. Anything to compete, because again, that's not gonna get you to the top of eBay. There's a few more people on this one than necessary, but when they see this $29.95, plus they see the save up to 20% when you buy more, just the caveman consumer is gonna be like, I'm going with that guy. So yeah, if I were you, Arturo, you're gonna put those up. You've got 141 people to compete with, so it's not like a super huge deal. You shouldn't have too big of a problem. But that is a good flip, though. If you can turn $7 into $14, no bank on planet Earth is going to do that, and they are selling every single day. So mark yours at 27, and then work on getting towards the top of eBay, which we'll talk about later on. But that's a good product. That really is. What else do you guys have? Is there anything else that we got on here?
I have a question. Nick, would you, you said one of your top sellers have been vacuums. Can you show what type of vacuum you sold?
Absolutely. Yep.
Please.
Sure will. You guys ready?
Because I picked out a vacuum in my garage and it was the shot vacuum and it wasn't a good one.
Yeah.
But I got a couple vacuums in my garage I'd like to get rid of.
Yep. These are the ones you want to go with. These are the brands right here. Rainbow, Electrolux, Kirby, Shark, Kenmore. There's another one too. Rainbow, Electrolux, Kirby, Shark, Kenmore. If you guys have all purchased the class. If you go into that, if you go into the one that says like 10 items you could sell to make $1,200, I actually list my specific style of vacuum, I believe, in there as well. So you can go and check those out. But these are the brands you guys need to be looking for. You can find these all the time. Like I always find these at Goodwill. And Dyson, that's the other one too. If you can find Dyson, I always find this one on Facebook. I found these on Facebook, but Electrolux, Shark, and Kenmore, I always find those at thrift stores all the time.
Yeah.
Let me know if that helps. If that helps, Jay. And
you ever find Oryx?
Yes, it did. Thank you.
Yeah, Oryx, dude. I've never sold any Oryx because they weren't worth the money. But if I find a good one, when I look it up, if it's gonna make me at least 3 times my money, I would buy it. But I never really find any good Oryx that make me any money. That answers that question.
Nick, I have some Guitar Hero guitars, and they're
that.
not selling. They're not selling at all.
Okay.
I don't understand it.
All right, let's go ahead and look it up.
Yeah.
What are they?
It's a Guitar Hero Gibson Les Paul.
Oh my gosh! Wait, how did you find one of those?
That same thrift store, and it's not selling. I swear to God.
Wow! Is it a Wii guitar one or is it a different one?
It's a Wii. It's let's see, Xbox. Yeah, Xbox.
So it's an Xbox.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Well, listen, guys. If you guys find these are great ones to get. Guitar Hero Gibson Les Paul Xbox. That's just all we're gonna type in, okay? Does it look like any of these?
That's the black one, yeah. And I've only gotten one hit on it.
Okay, let me see if we scroll down if we can see yours. Now, again, this is what we normally talk about.
Wait, go back down. Go back. It's the all white background. That's it.
This one right here?
The one standing straight up. No, go up again. The one above that. This one, I believe. That's it.
54?
No, that's not it. Let me look at it.
How much did you price yours for?
Let me see. Because I remember listening to you and you said the Guitar Heroes are hot. And
they are.
I thought so. Okay, here it is. I got it for $45, untested. That's the ad, $45.
All right, so you got yours for 45. Let me see if you made it to the top on this one. And again, this is not too bad because this one is you've only got a limited amount of competition. So it's 141 of you. This is a really good item though. Like I didn't even, when you say Guitar Hero Les Paul, I know because I've sold them before that this is a really, really, really good item. And as you can see, you see a bunch of these are new listings, and that's telling you that people are finding these and they're putting these things up because they know like there's some real money to be made on these. Let me see. All right,
I just can't understand. I've only gotten two hits on it. It's
okay.
I don't understand.
Yeah, and this guy's, I mean, look at this. This guy's at 13.
Right.
Let me see how often these are selling. So I'm gonna build an ad on this one then. Let's do that because it's not a ton of them on here, so it's gonna be easy for me to get to the top. But first off, I can tell you how much you got invested in this thing.
Well, I got it for $2, and I got another one down there for $2. Go ahead and build the app. I'll tell you which one I got.
Okay. Wow, this is very impressive. All right, and so yeah, they're selling for 50. This one sold. Do you have the game with yours too? You had to get. Oh, he might have gone and gotten went to go get his. Guys, if you have any questions, feel free to let us know. I'm over here taking pictures of the ads that we're gonna build, that we're listing here. I'm building an ad for this thing.
Yeah, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Yeah, someone order two pairs split. Hold on.
Okay. I'm back.
Okay. Go ahead. You can keep going.
Yeah, someone order two pairs speakers. And I had to put two different box sizes.
So they ordered.
I was wondering one shipping label.
Oh yeah. So when you get ready to ship that off, because they ordered two of them, right? Two separate ones, but they're both going to the same person.
No, those all told to get together when I listed.
Oh yeah. If you just listed them all together, once they sell, you just better make sure that you got your shipping covered. That's going to be your biggest problem. Let me know if I understood that correctly. If you're just wondering how you're going to ship it.
Do I have to print another shipping label?
No, you don't have to. You're only going to have to print one shipping label.
Okay.
Yeah, if they're both together, you're going to put them in the same box and print one shipping label.
What if you had to put in two different boxes?
If it's so big that you have to put it in two different boxes, you can actually print off two different labels and send them to the same person. So it'll let you print off one label and then you just go in and you print off another label and put both of those. Yeah, don't copy it though. No. Listen, guys. Listen, he brings up a good point. Listen, you do not want to put the same label on two separate boxes. If you do that, you're going to void one of the boxes and only one of them is going to likely get to your customer. So if you have to ship an item and you ship it in two different sections, you need to print off two different labels for that same person. That's something. Yeah. Once you sell it, let me know and I can show you how to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This all. Yeah.
Yeah. That one's a little bit more complicated, but once you sell it, just let me know. And then I'll show you, we can walk through and I can just show you step by step what I'm talking about. Cause that'll make it a lot easier. Guys, is this helpful to you? I'm really hoping this is helpful to you guys. I'm having a good time here. And I just built that ad. So we're going to go ahead and list it. And I use my listing strategy. So let's see how we did. Are you able to see yours anywhere at all? Cause I didn't find it on the first page.
Well, I know it's $45 and it's on a white background. So maybe we should go into the left and go use the query to go just to $45.
Yeah, let me go ahead and I'll minimize it. So we'll go just to 45.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not it.
No. Let me see. Now, again, guys, you see, this is the thing. This is what we're competing with now. So now that I've lowered it down to 45, it's only showing me 24 results. Now, again, this is not the only 24 items that are on eBay. This is the only 24 items that eBay thinks I want to see under 45. So we're going to hope that our friends is on here. If not, I'm going to show you guys what to do.
Yeah.
And we're looking for 40. Is it $45 free shipping?
It's $45 plus, well, the added shipping. I added, the buyer pays the shipping.
Okay.
But
all right. So
it's almost like I need to take it down and relist it because it may be under It can't be under it. It would still show up if it was under another, what do you call it? Like housewares or whatever. But
Yeah, different category.
yeah, category. Yeah.
Yeah, it would still show up. It would still show up. So the only reason why it's not is because eBay system, again, you remember when I showed you guys that presentation, when you list stuff on eBay, when I was doing this with coffee, if I did not give eBay everything it wanted
That's
from my
it right
ad,
there.
there we go. This is you right here.
Yeah, that's it. Lights up. Yeah.
There we go. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So now when I narrowed it down under 25 and I only had, when I narrowed it down under 45 and I only had 24 results, then yours comes up halfway down, which is actually, that's really good. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Right.
The only problem is most people aren't doing that on eBay, right? Like, so the average person, what they're going to do is, let me go back to this and change this. The average person will literally go to eBay and they'll just come on here and they'll look for something that's what they want. Right on the first page is normally where they're looking at. You see this guy, he's already, you know, these people, the reason why this bid is up and yours, even though yours is cheaper than this guy's, they could actually go and buy yours right now, but they can't see it. And so that's why they're willing to pay this dude $45 plus shipping, because they can't see your ad. But this is telling
under auction. His is under auction.
Exactly. His is under auction. So he's higher up, but you also see that he's actually more expensive than yours is, for me anyway, for where I am. His is more expensive. But this is what I was telling you guys earlier. When people can't see it, they're willing to pay more money for things that they could see, even though yours may be cheaper, which is great, because again, even if you use my strategy and you get to the top and you're not cheap, they're just going to scroll past you. But like a lot of these guys, I mean, at $45, if they could see yours, it should be gone immediately.
It should be.
Because look, I'm scrolling down. You're still the cheapest at $45 plus $9 shipping. You're still right now. You're the cheapest one that I'm finding.
So let's see who's at the top.
All right. So the ones that are at the top are people who are sponsored, which again, you don't need to. It's not necessary. He's top rated plus and he's sponsored. This guy's sponsored. This guy, he's got last one. So this guy, he had multiple ones on eBay. Yeah. So he's got multiple. This guy's a bid, which again, you don't need to do. This guy's a bid. This guy's a bid. This guy's a new listing. He's a new listing. He's a new listing. So again, even though yours is cheap, when did you put yours up on eBay?
I've had it up for about 3 weeks and I've got 2 hits.
Yeah. And it's not, and when you say
nobody's
2 weeks,
watching,
you just mean like 2 viewers?
I've had it on for 2 weeks and I've got 2 viewers.
Okay. All right. You guys see it?
Yeah.
That's my green thumb there. This is my ad that I just listed.
Oh, there it is.
Using the strategy. So this says Xbox, Gibson, Les Paul, Kevin's. Now it's new, but listen, guys, it's not just at the top because it's new. It's because I'm putting up what eBay understands, and I'm using the method to get to the top. Now, here's the thing. If this was a picture of yours and it was priced at $40 right now, Kevin, do you know that these people who have been bidding on this, the other 2 people who lost the bid, they probably come down and they buy this one.
Wow.
But because they cannot see yours, it's been up there for 3 weeks. And this is why I keep telling people, guys, it's not just about price. It's not about sponsorship. It's not just, there is so much that goes into building these ads and putting them up on eBay. And it's not complicated. It's just something that we never think of. We would never think of it because we're not computers. So anyways, that's why I tell you guys, it does work. Let me know if you guys, can you guys look up on your computer though and see this? And let me know.
Let's see. My computer is so slow.
And I just typed in, I don't actually know what I typed in. Guitar Hero, Gibson, Les Paul, Xbox. That was what I used. And let me use let me use a new browser, and I'm going to go private too.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, but this isn't just an instant sale like this. And look at that. So now even though I'm on a private browser, guys, it's still, it does not matter. Like once you use this method, you've already priced it the right way, Kevin. It's guaranteed it's going to sell. And again, that's all there is to it. Go ahead.
You sold me, Nick.
Well, yeah, get it. The guys, honestly, it sells itself. And that's the thing.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, again,
Yeah.
everything I offer, it comes with a money back guarantee. It's not hard to do. If you guys don't have the upfront cost that you want to pay for it, go do the payment plan. You'll get it. You'll get the course little by little by little by little. So you walk through the whole thing, but it's so easy to do. And like I said, if you don't make your money back that it costs for the program in 90 days, I'll give you your money back. All you got to do is show me that you did the work, and you'll get your money back and you'll keep the information for the course. I've never had anyone use the 90-day money back guarantee because they either like, Nick, I did it, it works. I just didn't want to list enough stuff. So thank you for exposing this to me. Or they're like, just like, nah, bro, it works. I made $500 in my first week just from listing my stuff, and it got straight up to the top. So if you guys are interested in it though, please let me know. It's 8:38, so we're going to get closed out of here. But this is all it is to it, guys. Every single week, we're going to come in here. I'm going to answer your questions to help you guys get around any of the problems that you guys have. And I'm going to encourage you again to use some of the resources that we have so you guys can get the same results that I did by putting yourself in front of other people and not having to worry about falling in the last place.
Will you show what course that is that you're talking about, Nick, that we could purchase?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you guys want to, you can go to quitandshop.com. And again, guys, this is the thing. Like, I don't know if you guys heard my story. When I started doing this, I teach locally. And one of my students was like, maybe take it online and see if it works. And I didn't want to do it at first because I was like, I don't know if this is just a North Carolina thing, to be honest, until we started running ads on TikTok. So if you guys want, there's 3 different courses. If you can't afford the upfront cost, if you buy it up front, you just get everything right off the back. There's no delay in how you get the courses. It's not like you get this bit on one day, you get this bit on 2 days, but you get it all right up front. And if you don't make $250 back in the next 90 days, I give it to you at the end of 90 days. All you got to do is just show me that you did exactly what I told you to do. And it's the same thing for the premium. The $250 just shows you guys what I just did with Kevin's ad. It just shows you how to go in, and in 5 minutes, you're going to give eBay what it wants for your specific ad. Is going to put it right in front of who it needs to be in front of. I guarantee people, honestly, guys, the average student makes normally like $1,600 in their first 6 weeks just using the basic program because people can see your stuff. So if you got something for $1,000, but nobody can see it, it's just like the tree that falls, but nobody's in the woods to hear it. But when everybody is standing right underneath your tree and it starts falling, I mean, it's going to fall on the right buyer. And they're going to open up their pockets. They're going to buy your Guitar Hero. They're going to buy your whatever it is. It doesn't matter. But that one is for $250. The other one that I have, though, is for my listing strategy. And then also, not only just that, but it'll also come with my packaging and profit course. Like I told you guys before, we sell, we make money from sales, but then we also make money from jumping through eBay loopholes that they have tried to get people to stray away from. But we've just been sticking to it. So we've got a little process that makes us about $400 or $500 a month just from shipping. And you can get that as well for $350 as a one-time payment. And then, of course, if you guys want me to walk you through everything step by step by step, for $1,000, you get to call me whenever. I walk you through. I do all your ad evaluations. I tell you what to go in and change. And I guarantee you, I pretty much work with you until you make that $1,000 back. And then you go on to make $2,000, $3,000 a month. By doing this as a part-time gig, the way I teach you guys. So those are the 3 things that I offer. But because you guys are on the $2 program, if you cannot afford that, you guys can get any of this for a $99 a month payment for 5 months. And again, in the first month, it'll pay for itself. And if you guys want to do that, just let me know. I can put the link in the chat and you guys can go and check that out. Somebody says, once I removed the soul filter, you showed up in 3rd position. Woo, wow. Look at that. Good grief. So he said, I showed up in the 3rd and the money limit was on max. So again, honestly, guys, it's just for me, I love what I get to do, but also I'm thankful that I found something that I believe in and I know is going to help you guys. So, like a lot of my students will say, I know this is not a ton of money, to be honest, especially some of you guys are going to go on to make $2,000, $10,000, $15,000 in the next 6 months. But I just appreciate you guys letting me be your coach, letting me inspire you guys and encourage you guys with my story. And hopefully you guys just jump on the opportunity, take it. You literally have nothing to lose. If you guys do this and in 3 months you don't make $300 back, I'll give you your money back. All you got to do is just show me that you did the work. And since you guys are coming in here on Tuesdays anyways, I'm going to know what you're doing anyway.
Wow.
All right, cool. Well, listen, if anybody wants me to send them that link, I will send you the link so you can get it for $99 a month. Go ahead and do that. And what I'll do too is if you guys want to do that, I'll throw in a free one-on-one where you guys can go in and you can, once you start listing your ads, we'll get together and I'll go over your ads with you to make sure that you're doing everything the way I teach you in the program. So if you guys want that too, please let me know. And then I will throw that in for you and we'll schedule your one-on-one. I'll give you access to your course and you guys will be ready to rock. Somebody
Send
said,
me
Nick,
that. Yeah.
you said, Kevin, yes, I'll send it
Yeah,
to you,
please.
Kev.
Okay.
I'll send it to you. Somebody says, I already have the program. Is it any way to just get the shipping program? Yeah. If you guys don't know how to do the shipping and you want to do shipping, our shipping class is just $40. I'll send you a coupon for it. Normally it's $100, but if you're in here already, just let me know, Arturo, I can send you a link for that so that it's only $40. And then once you pay that, you'll get full access to the shipping class and you'll be able to start using this stuff. If you made a sale tomorrow, you'll just use what you learned in that class and it's going to walk you through everything too. So it also, I don't know if any of you are not my students. So if you guys have never tried any of my courses, like I literally just get straight to the point. So it's not like 50 hours worth of fluff. If you want to get the program, you literally will watch the, it's like a 20-minute video of my listing strategy. And then you just start doing it with everything you've got and you'll see the instant results. Look, 5 minutes after I listed it, it showed up right at the top. Anybody can do this. Tish said, Nick, did I miss question about using the white background? No, Tish, thank you so much. All right, so guys, me personally, I want to show you guys this. Pictures do matter, but they only matter to people. They don't matter to eBay. So when you listen to some other people who are like, it's about pictures. If you're not making sales, change your pictures. That has nothing to do with it. The role that pictures play is that they just make your stuff look nice. But when I started, you all, I was literally taking pictures of coffee while it was on the shelf at Walmart, and I would just crop out the background. And even here, as you guys can see, look at these pictures. I took this picture on my desk. I took this picture up against my wall. I took this picture on my kitchen floor. I took this picture on my kitchen floor again. I took this at my warehouse. I don't have any white backgrounds. And the reason is this. What buyers care about more than anything, they care about your product and they care about your price. What eBay cares about is the data that you give it. So with my program, I teach you guys how to give eBay the data that eBay wants and then how to give the buyer what matters to them, which is the best price, right? Remember, even if I'm only beating them for 50 cents, I'm still beating them. And then making sure that you're getting products that are selling every day. So Tish, don't worry about the white background. I will encourage you though, you do want to have enough light to where people can actually get a good feel for your item. Like you don't want to take a picture of your item in an all black room, or it's like shadows by, that they don't like that. But if you can just find a general something that really shows your item real like this, guys, look at this. I sold these. I took this picture out of Goodwill. When I saw these, I was like, good grief, these are nice boots. That's Goodwill's background on this item that I use for this. So pictures really don't matter a ton. They really don't matter a lot. Okay.
Sure is.
Tish, let me know if that answers your question for you. Look at that. That literally, if they look through those holes, y'all, they can almost see that that's a Goodwill.
Nick, do you have a good email that we can contact you if we need to? Do we get that with this course?
Yeah, no, with the course. So my personal contact and stuff like that, you guys only get once you, if you pay to be a $999 student, you can email me, you can text me, you can call me anytime you want.
I might be interested in that too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm there to help you guys succeed. So if you sign up for that, you're going to get all my information. And again, you get to call me whenever, wherever, and I work for you until you make that $1,000 back.
Could I come up to Durham?
Dude, yeah, if you want to come out to Burlington, North Carolina. That's where the class normally is.
I do. I like Burlington. I like coming up there.
How crazy is that? Well, yeah, next time you come around here, let me know, dude. Next time you come around, we'll hook up.
Hey, if you come to Myrtle Beach too, come on.
Give me a hotel to stay in for free. We'll call it even. Do we get your email if we like right now, or I'm just curious? Yeah, no. For this one, you guys don't get my email. So for $2, I just want to make myself accessible to you guys. So you can see me on TikTok. You can always come in here and ask me questions. That's totally fine. But for my other students, like the ones who are paying me $100 or even the $500 program I have, if you guys do that, I do a one-on-one with you to make sure you understand the material, and you can shoot me text until you make your money back. So I'm really all in this thing for you guys, and I want you guys to succeed, and I believe you can do it. And so we just set it up so you don't have to worry. Jeff said, I bought a bunch of Crocs with that same type of pattern. Which one? Saw, my bad.
Yeah.
Was it these right here? The
Yeah, that pattern.
Oh, let's look them
Camouflage.
up. Let's look them up. Camouflage, camo Crocs.
Yeah.
Were they men's or women's?
I'm not sure. Do they have a gender?
Yeah, it's showing up as some as men's and some as women's.
There you go.
That.
That's right there.
Brand new 43, pre-owned. Look at that. So if you got, how much did you pay for them?
I didn't buy them. I just saw them there. I just kind of looked at them and laughed and kept on walking because I didn't look them up.
All right,
I should have.
Yeah, these are, let's see what they're selling for. Crocs are really good, by the way. I do. If you can get them cheap, look at these. He's got his up for $40. Let's see what they're selling for though, guys.
There. That's $64 one.
Oof. All right. So we got this guy, he just sold his, but these are men's. He did not know what he was doing. So this is a perfect example of why I'm glad you guys are here. And when you take the classes, other stuff, this dude, he prices for $14. $14. $7 shipping. He made $14 off of him and $7 shipping. And then the same dude or somebody else is selling the shoe and they made $35. Somebody else sold the shoe, sold $30. Somebody else, look at this. So this is why I'm glad you guys are here. This is the stuff that you need to know that he didn't know, because he's thinking like, these are great shoes. I made $14. Dude, you could have made $30 plus shipping had you done the research.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I'll go back tomorrow.
Please do. Yeah, give me a
Nick,
cut.
Nick,
give me $2.
Nick, can we go back to the young lady's question about the white background? Is there inside of, because I was looking inside of like I got an iPhone. I was looking to see if there is a crop to take to take out the background.
There
is there inside of eBay?
There is.
There is.
So when you guys get ready to list, I'm not sure if you have to, if you don't see this when you get ready to list your pictures, you need to update your version of eBay. But when you get ready to list, it'll ask you, would you like to, it'll ask you if you want to crop the pictures for your specific item. And it might be item focused. So like this one, clearly, obviously some of these people are able to crop, like this person, he was able to crop the background out.
Right.
So if you're able to, go ahead and do that, but it'll pop up when you get ready to list it. And it'll actually say, do you want us to white out the background?
I don't
look
see
more
that.
Professional, and you can do
I don't see it on my phone or eBay.
Yeah, see if you can
buy a laptop.
Try to update your eBay, Kevin.
Yeah.
Once you do that, you should be able to see it.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, you bet. You absolutely bet. All right, guys, it's the close of the night. Who wanted me to send them the program for $99? And listen, if you guys sign up for it, I will also just throw in a complimentary one-on-one where we get on the phone together. Once you list your items, we'll probably book it out for about 3 weeks. And I'm going to call you personally on Zoom and walk you through to make sure you understand everything. So if you'd like to do that, please let me know. I'll put the link. I will send the links to you. Let me just put it in here. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Kevin, I'll send it to you as well.
Okay. So you have my email, correct?
Yeah, I do. I'm going to put the link here in the chat, and then I can email it to you as well if that works.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, you're more than welcome, guys. Hey, man, was this helpful, guys? Please let me know how helpful this was.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
For sure.
Very.
Awesome. We're going to be doing this every single night, man. And I really appreciate you guys coming through and just investing in yourself, guys. I try to make it so cheap that you guys were like, because this TikTok, like, man, you just meet me for the first time, most of you guys. How long were you guys watching me before you signed on with anything I had to offer?
This week.
So the $1.99 was like, he's like, let me see what this dude's about. I just saw him today.
I contacted you, I think it was Monday. That's the first time I saw you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, cool, man. I'm so glad that you decided to come and check it out. Let me see. I'm gonna get this link for you real quick. Is Robert in here? Oh, he is. That's Nerves. All right. Let me get this link for you guys. And like I said, if you guys sign up for this, it's $99. You're going to get the whole course. And what it's going to do is we'll set up a time to do your, let me see this real quick. We're going to set
Nick, I'm making more money with you than I am with my crypto.
I know, man. I tell people all the time.
I swear to God.
I personally, I have never found anything. Like some of my students like that paid me $1,000. They've tried other courses. So most people, before they get to me, like there are people who will wait about 2 or 3 months before they even inquire, like, like I tell them, listen, I'll call you if you fill out the information. I'll call you, and they still will just stalk me for like 3 months before they fill out any information. But I had one student, she came in and she did it, and she said, "Hey Nick, I took the program, and I just wanted to let you know that, hey, I made in my first 2 weeks, she made like $600." And she was like, she invested in another program for $1,500, didn't get to talk to anybody, didn't get to, you don't get any private sessions with anything. You don't get to know them at all or anything like that. And she still had to put that money up and has not made that money back, because it's not like my course where it's like, I guarantee you're going to make money and I'm going to show you how to do it and guarantee that you're going to do it. So anyway, I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. And like I said, the best thing you can do, I'm going to have some other things coming up for you guys to where you guys can be affiliates and stuff. And just all you got to do is just post a link in somewhere, and just say, hey, come join this dude. He really will make you money.
Nick, is your program an affiliate program?
Yeah, it is. So you guys have access to it. If you need the affiliate link, I can send it to you. I have one person who's done something with it, and she's probably made like $70 just from referring people. And it's every single time if they sign up for the $99 one, you get $10. Right. I think you get $20 every single time. And again, you guys don't have to do anything but just give them the link. I do all the work. Right. And that's all
beautiful.
There is to
I can get some people signed up with that.
Get it, man. Once you sign in, I'll show you how to sign up for the affiliate. Just email me once you actually make your payment, and I'll email the affiliate link to you guys. Okay, so that you can do that. It's really easy.
I was going to tell you the other day down here, I saw the community college down here was given an eBay course as continuing education course.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. I could show you the flyer now.
Dude,
I was thinking about I will.
They're about to pay me. It's about to go down. I'm gonna show up like, dude, I got 1,700 students.
I don't know if they have a course in Burlington, but hey, they're doing you could take probably go to the college and teach this.
Dude, don't play with me, man. Next time we go live, I might be going live from my local college, guys.
Now, hey, I'll show you. But next time we're live, I'll show you the brochure that where you can take the eBay.
Dude, I believe it, man. You guys, you do know how many millionaires I've met who do this, and they all tell me the same thing. Obviously, I could do the same thing. This year we did 60K, 47K, 50. We did about 56, 50. Was 47 plus 8,000, guys. That's what we did on eBay. And again, doing this part-time, I don't work with manufacturers. I mean, the sky's the limit for this, guys. And it's so easy to get into. I just hope you guys all treat this like what I know it could become, because now I'm living it, which is a real source of income. It really does work. And it works for anybody who does it. Somebody send me some messages. I'm sorry, guys. Let me look at this.
So your next course now is to have a boots on the ground, 5 members only, $2,500 for a week.
Come on, man.
And I get 10% because I just told you about it.
I tell you what, you bring me some students, guys, I'll give y'all 30%. I'm not kidding.
Or selling, hey, Nick, or selling real estate.
I know. I'll sell real estate.
Come on, hey, I'll list my house and.
Don't play with me, man. You said Myrtle Beach.
Hey, you get me 300,000 for my house. We'll talk.
All right, don't play with me, man. I'll put it up on eBay. It might not get 300,000, but you'll be at the top.
Have you seen houses sell on eBay?
No, I've seen everything sell on eBay, but not houses yet. Hey guys, look, can you guys check the chat? Let me know if you guys can see that. It says $99 course. Yeah, it's got a little link on it. If you click on it, it should take you directly to it.
Let's see. How do you check the chat? Let me see how it goes.
You might have to pull it.
Kevin, I see. Say chat, yeah.
So if you click on it, it should open up in an external browser. When you guys sign up, I'll send you an email tomorrow where we can book your one-on-one. You're going to have immediate access to the class, okay, guys? So normally, like, there's a coupon I send out for $40. If you've gotten that one, don't use it. I'm telling you, because the $40 coupon, you don't get everything until day 30. But with this, you guys are going to get the stuff. And then next month, we'll probably set it out like 5 weeks. So that way I can already see what you're doing. But we'll set your one-on-ones out 5 weeks where I'm going to personally call you for an hour, sit down, and we're going to walk through everything you need to make sure you're on track for what you guys want to do and then where you're trying to be at. Okay. Sweet. All right. If everybody was able to get it, please just let me know. We're going to bounce out of here. It's 8:57, guys. As always, man, I'm always having a good time with you guys. I got my Crocodile Dundee going on here today because I couldn't find my other hat. So I look forward to getting together next week. You guys will be able to see the replay loaded up in your student portal. And as always, guys, from my family to yours, I just want to say you guys can do this, okay? So get out there and make it work. And everybody who needed the link, you guys do have it, right? Before I close this out?
Yeah.
And is there anybody who wants me to email it to them in case they cannot get to this?
Yes,
I
please.
just snapshot it.
All right, hold on.
Nick,
Give me 2
I'll
seconds.
sell those speakers.
You said you did sell them?
Kevin, you said
Yes.
you snapshotted it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I just snapshot a picture
You
of
know
it.
how to
yeah.
do copy and paste?
I'm not that savvy yet.
Who wants me to send it to them?
I'm on my
I
cell
do.
phone. so.
Can you
Okay.
please
It's on
send
your
that
cell
to me,
phone.
Nick?
Okay.
Yeah, which guys, give me your first name, your first and
Here, I'll
last name.
type it
'cause
in
that's
chat.
Thank
Josh
you.
Bullington.
There you go, guys. Go ahead and type it in the chat if you're able to. Kevin, what's your last name?
Beeler, B as in boy,
Mhm.
2 E's, L-E-R.
Awesome. There we go. Got you. I got nerves. I got the direct message. I got you. Shipping to $40 for Arturo. Way to go. That's awesome, Arturo. $40. That's good.
Mm-hmm. Free class.
Jay Bullington, 1974. Is that at Yahoo?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
And thank you for everything.
Dude.
You're an inspiration.
This is just the beginning, guys. I mean, we're going to be in this for the long haul. So look, if you guys have any questions, again, next week, Thursday, I'll be seeing you. I'll send out the emails. I'm going to leave that little link up in your web portal, guys. So you can just go in there and you can submit questions. Let me show you real quick where to go again. So that way, if you guys are throughout the week, you're like, oh man, I really want to talk about that on Thursday. You guys can come in and we'll talk about that then. I'm just writing down the last of these emails, guys. Give me a second. All right, let me turn this thing on. And I'm going to show you guys where you can go to find the replay, which will be loaded up tomorrow. It'll be a little bit more edited than last week's, but I'm not buffering anything because it would take too long. So when you guys get ready to log in, you go ahead and just put in your email address, your password that you created when you started. And then just from now on, right here is where you can submit your questions. And I'll change that for Thursday night or whatever. Put in your email and what you want to know. And then we'll make sure to cover that in the recorded version. Okay. And then again, when you guys are ready to watch, just go down and you can find the link right here, link for Thursday night Zoom replays. I'm going to just be loading them all up right here, one after another. Like this was last week's how to stop scammers. So you guys can click on those. I'll title this one. I don't know what the main topic was that we were talking about, but I'll come up with something and we'll title it. But you guys can access it there. And also moving forward, you guys can join the Zoom by just logging in and going right to this one right here and click on the Zoom link. It'll be in there. Okay. And maybe I'll try to put it in a more user-friendly place for you guys. But also for those of you who want the affiliate links too, we'll talk about those next week. Just remind me, we'll talk about that stuff next week.
Okay.
All right, cool. Sweet. Arturo, I got you, sir. Yes. And I will send you the course for the shipping, Arturo. Give me 2 seconds and it'll be $40 too. So I'll send you a coupon with it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, dude, you're so welcome. 987 yahoo.com. Arturo, did you use the listing strategy to get those sold? I'm just curious.
Not yet. I'm working on getting my stuff together right now.
Awesome.
And just in one seat, list about 100 items. So, but I'm gonna start really soon. I have sold before, and I think I'm gonna take the lists out and just redo them with your strategy.
That's what you should do too. Yeah, that's what I tell everybody. So, okay, Arturo, I'm gonna send you the link for the shipping course. And then everybody else, I got Nerves, I got Josh and Kevin. I'll make sure to send those out to you guys as well to send the link for the 99, okay? To your email.
And when do you go live on TikTok, Nick?
Man, I go live on TikTok whenever I want to, man. TikTok is so
Whenever I feel it.
Dude, it takes so much effort to do that stuff, but I try to normally go live anywhere from between 10 to 12. So I wake up, talk to the kids, the wife, and then I sit down and I promote the business. And we do that from about 10 to 12. So,
and I'm going to try to help you promote it too. And with your affiliate link, I have some people that want to jump into. And I know a reseller here that does yard sales. He goes around. He has a big following on YouTube.
Yeah, dude, I'll tell you now. If you guys you start bringing me people, I'll give y'all fat. I mean, I'll send you like 50% if you guys if they start signing up for the course. Because again, guys, for me, this is easy. Like honestly, it's easy for me to talk about what I'm an expert in. But I want to make it lucrative for you guys too, so that you have something to really give back, and it makes it easier on you. And you guys got other streams of incomes coming in too. So, all right, then let me go ahead and get this stuff out. You guys go ahead and get signed up, and I'll chat with you next week. Okay.
All right, cool.
Good night.
All right, see you, team. Y'all take care.
Thank you. All right.
You bet. Way to go. Have a good night.
All right.